Finally, as we get closer and closer to the new year, some unfortunate predictions from centuries past are coming to light.
2025 is here, and many people feel worried about what mystics and prophets have said. Their strange but true visions make us ask, what if they are real?
Nostradamus warns of a very great famine through pestiferous wave, which could indicate tsunamis devastating agricultural lands.
Could these warnings show our future? From big storms to spooky events, these predictions might change our world.
I think some of the cyber attacks that have happened already could be considered an act of war.
This morning, the dangerous flood conditions gripping parts of the Southwest and Texas.
California is currently battling devastating wildfires that have claimed at least 10 lives and destroyed thousands of properties.
In this video, we'll look at 10 scary prophecies for 2025. Each one gives us something to think about. Let's uncover these secrets and find out what they might hold for us and rest for the world. Baba Vanga. Crippling cyber warfare. Baba Vanga, the blind mystic from Bulgaria, left behind predictions that continue to haunt the world. She foresaw disasters, historic events, and advancements far beyond her time. Chernobyl, 9/11, even the rise of artificial intelligence. But one prophecy for 2025 stands out, casting a shadow over the future. The world will be plunged into darkness, and no man will know friend from foe. What if, one morning, everything just stopped? No internet, no electricity, banks frozen, hospitals paralyzed, communication cut off, cities spiral into chaos. People rush to withdraw money that no longer exists in a system that no longer functions. Panic spreads. Governments have already warned of an impending cyber war, one that could be more devastating than any battle fought with weapons. The world's superpowers, US, China, Russia, have been preparing, each building invisible arsenals of digital warfare. Hackers have already proven they can dismantle power grids, infiltrate financial networks, and manipulate military systems. Could 2025 be the moment when a silent war erupts, unseen but unstoppable? A war where the enemy is hidden in the shadows. Nostradamus, global economic meltdown. Throughout history, there have been those who claim to see the future, but few names carry as much weight as Nostradamus. His cryptic verses have been linked to world-altering events, Napoleon's rise, World War II, even the tragic day of September 11th. But among all his predictions, one for 2025 stands out, sending chills down the spine. So high will the bushel of wheat rise that man will eat his fellow man. A haunting message. One that speaks of desperation, of a world pushed to its limits. Could this be a warning of what's to come? We are already seeing the signs: soaring inflation, fragile economies, the whispers of an impending collapse. The cost of survival is climbing, and history has shown that when people are stripped of even their most basic needs, civilization begins to unravel. Think of the Great Depression, a time of starvation, loss, and hopelessness. Now imagine something far worse, intensified by global debt, conflict, and a world more interconnected, yet more vulnerable than ever. If Nostradamus was right, what happens when survival becomes a privilege? Edgar Cayce, the Earth's geomagnetic pole reversal. Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, spoke of events long before they happened. Many of his predictions, given while in a deep trance, turned out to be chillingly accurate. But one of his most unsettling prophecies points to 2025, a year he believed could bring a dramatic shift in the Earth's magnetic poles. If true, the consequences could be unimaginable. Scientists have already observed the poles shifting, a natural phenomenon that has happened throughout Earth's history. But what if this time it happens faster than expected? Some researchers warn that a sudden shift could unleash violent earthquakes, unpredictable weather, and devastating floods. Imagine entire landscapes reshaped overnight, thriving cities swallowed by the sea, deserts turning into ice fields, and familiar coastlines disappearing beneath rising waters. What if the places we've always called home are no longer habitable? History has shown us that pole shifts can bring catastrophic changes. Could 2025 be the moment when everything shifts again? The Hopi prophecy. The blue star, Kachina's arrival.
And he made us here, our ancestors, first one. And he laid down this path for us to follow.
The Hopi people have carried sacred prophecies through generations, whispering of a great purification before a new world emerges. Among these prophecies, one stands out: the arrival of the blue star Kachina. They say, when the blue star Kachina makes its appearance in the heavens, the fifth world will emerge. But what does this truly mean? Some believe it could be an asteroid, a wandering planet, or an unknown celestial event, one powerful enough to bring unimaginable change. Science has already turned its eyes to the sky. NASA has tracked several near-Earth objects, some large enough to reshape life as we know it. A single impact could trigger massive tsunamis, blanket the Earth in darkness, and alter the course of history. And now, as we step into 2025, one question lingers in the air, heavier than ever. Could this be the year the prophecy unfolds? Saint Malachy, papacy's demise. In the 12th century, an Irish bishop named Saint Malachy wrote something unsettling, something that still sends shivers down the spine. He spoke of a final pope, a moment when the Catholic Church would face its darkest hour, and the world would be thrust into great turmoil. And now, centuries later, his prophecy points directly to Pope Francis. But what if these ancient words were more than just speculation?
Of all the popes up until the tribulation period. So he wrote down a series of short Latin phrases.
With tensions rising, deepening divisions in faith, and growing controversies surrounding the Vatican, it feels as if something is shifting. Could we be standing on the edge of a moment no one ever thought possible? Mother Shipton, celestial conflagration. In the 16th century, a woman named Mother Shipton saw things no one else could. Her words carried warnings, glimpses of a future yet to unfold. Many of her prophecies came true.
That's what happened with Mother Shipton. She gained a kind of cultural momentum.
The Great Fire of London, the rise of machines, changes no one could have imagined in her time. But one prediction stands out, sending chills through those who read it. A fiery dragon will cross the sky 6 times before the earth shall die. What did she see? A comet streaking across the heavens, an asteroid hurtling toward us, or something even more unimaginable, fire raining down from the sky. Some believe this prophecy points to a disaster waiting just ahead in 2025, a cosmic event powerful enough to change everything. Could an ancient seer have glimpsed the fate of our world centuries before it happened? Or is this just another warning lost in time, waiting for the moment it all makes sense? The Book of Revelation. Lethal pandemic emerges. The Book of Revelation speaks of plagues and pestilences as signs of the end times. What if 2025 brings something even more devastating than what the world has already endured? A new virus, a disease unlike any before, something that spreads faster, hits harder, and leaves humanity struggling for answers. Scientists have been warning us. They speak of antibiotic-resistant superbugs, of viruses evolving beyond our control. With deforestation tearing through ecosystems and climate change shifting the balance of nature, new threats are constantly emerging. What if the next one is already out there, waiting? It's unsettling to think about, yet history has shown that plagues come when least expected. Are we standing at the edge of another crisis? One that will test not only our medical advancement, but our very resilience as a species. Padre Pio, 3 days of total darkness. Padre Pio, a Catholic mystic, once spoke of a haunting vision. The world swallowed by 3 days of total darkness. He described how the air would be poisoned, and only those who stayed inside would survive. It's a chilling image, isn't it? But could there be more to this vision? Is it a warning about a catastrophic power grid failure, a nuclear disaster, or something far more mysterious than we can comprehend? The prophecy seems to transcend time, as echoes of this 3-day darkness are found in various spiritual traditions, each adding to the weight of its mystery. There's something about the idea of this darkness, something that stirs a deep, almost unexplainable feeling. As we wonder what it could mean, we're left with a strange curiosity. What if this isn't just a metaphor, or a distant warning? Rasputin, nations destructed by fire. Grigory Rasputin, the mysterious Russian mystic, left behind chilling words that seemed to whisper through time. He spoke of his own death and the collapse of a great empire, a prophecy that many believe was about Russia itself. Now, as the world watches tensions rise and conflicts unfold, his warning feels more unsettling than ever. Could we be standing on the edge of the very future he foresaw? The Mayan prophecies, human evolution commences. The Mayan calendar's end in 2012 has always been a mystery, but some believe that the true shift we were waiting for is yet to arrive. Ancient texts hint at something greater, suggesting that 2025 may hold the key to a new phase in human consciousness. What if the advancements in AI, genetic engineering, or even a spiritual awakening are guiding us toward this transformation? Imagine a world where we are on the cusp of a profound change, a time when humanity might experience a leap in understanding, one that could alter the course of our lives forever. It's as though the answers have always been there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right moment. Which of these chilling predictions for 2025 do you find the most alarming? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video intriguing, please like, share, and subscribe.